I'm Wolfgang Schwartz, and my son passed away 21st of January 2017. He had brain cancer. A struggle for 3 years, we have been fighting hard to do whatever we can, and it was really, it was fantastic 3 years we had together, but he passed away last year.
Grief is a universal experience. It's the price we pay for love. For the past 21 years, the Australian Centre for Grief and Bereavement has been providing support to bereaved and grieving Australians. Whether that loss is through the death of a person, the grief of infertility, chronic illness, disability, this is an experience that produces significant health impacts and makes it very difficult for them to return to a life that in any way approximates their life before the loss.
To seek counselling, like to come to the Australian Centre for Grief and Bereavement, because everybody needs to let their grief out, like now I was able to find reasons to live, and to live for my son, for Joshua.
At the Australian Centre for Grief and Bereavement, we provide a range of bereavement counselling support programs. These range from bereavement support groups, online bereavement counselling, face-to-face bereavement counselling, and a range of programs such as our Kids Grieve 2 program.
Joining the group is the best thing that ever happened to us. It's really changed us, helped us to live with the loss. It helped the kids enormously.
In 2014, my dad died from bowel cancer. Every day I really miss him, and I can only really talk to my family about it because no one else outside of the group really has had a parent die or anything.
At school, no one really knows how I feel because it hadn't happened to them.
Because a big theme that we find when the kids come is that they say that their friends say that they understand, but they don't really. And it's the only forum for most of them where they can actually talk about the deceased.
Well, it's just really fun, and they're nice facilitators that help you if you're sad, and they do really fun activities so it can help kids with their grief.
And I think it's beautiful how the kids express their feelings through, they're doing a lot of crafty projects in their group, how they talk openly about the memories they connect with him, things he loved to do, things they love to do together with him.
I remember that we always go to the beach, and I really liked that. We always went on bike rides.
My dad's football that we always used to play with, and it's the Bulldogs one because he barracked for the Bulldogs and he really liked it.
We also, as a registered training organisation, provide a number of graduate and undergraduate training courses.
In 2016, I applied to do the grad cert of Grief and Bereavement Interventions. It gave me a really good understanding of the theories that we use when sitting opposite somebody who's in those stages of grief and bereavement, and to explain to them that what they're feeling is normal. It's what many people feel. I remember standing on the steps for the first night of the grad certificate thinking, what am I doing here? This is not going to work for me. And I took a leap of faith and walked through the door and was welcomed with open arms. Unbelievable experience, and it's changed my life.
My name is Dennis, and I manage a cemetery and crematorium in a rural environment. The Centre for Grief and Bereavement, I found that they've been very easy to approach. The workshops and webinars that I've attended or listened to have been very helpful. I've been able to come down and talk on different subjects and be able to communicate on that level to find out what it is that we're after, and I do appreciate that.
We know from the many hundreds of people who've participated in our programs that these have been opportunities that have made a lasting difference to their experience of loss. For further information and resources, you can contact the Australian Centre for Grief and Bereavement via our website, which is www.grief.org.au.